Do you think America has a strict social class system? Well, many Europeans think not, because their idea of class is connected with, long historic family legacies, land ownership, and titles like Duke or Duchess. Here in America, plenty of people think that our class system is linked to money. But we've all heard of that wealthy person who doesn't have a lot of class. Social class does exist in America, and its indicators are really wide and varied. But first of all, let's talk about what class is. Human beings love to organize themselves. They organize themselves in groups where they feel comfortable doing, looking, talking, and behaving the same way as their group members. But on top of that, then they create this funny little ladder that says this group might be better than that group, or this group is less better and that feels comfortable. It's really, really silly. So what are the social class indicators in America? Well, there are things like profession, education, zip code, and then the lifestyle factors like decorating. Some people think that if you have, for instance, lots of black and white family photos in silver frames, that you're of a different social class than somebody who might have taxidermied animal heads on their wall. Not one better than the other, just a different group. Then there's always food. What do you got in your fridge? Plain old American mustard or Grey Poupon? I happen to have both. The real question is it possible to be classless? I'm going to answer it in a sec, but there's one other thing I wanted to add, and that is that ethnicity plays into it as well. Immigration patterns mean that people bring from their home countries their own indicators of class. But don't confuse ethnicity and immigration with melanin. Melanin is not an indication of social class, ever. For instance, there are as many African Americans whose family roots lie deep in the South who might have as much in common with their white neighbors who like to go to monster truck shows as there are African Americans whose grandmothers went to a strict British boarding school in the islands, and they live a different kind of lifestyle. So is it possible to be classless? Is it possible to be seamless, be sensitive to other people's class, and be able to blend in when you need to? Well, I'm lucky because I'm really sensitive to social class. I grew up in a military family, and by the time I graduated high school, I'd gone to 10 different schools. And every school had its majority population of a certain social, economic, or ethnic class, and I had to figure out how to blend in really quick. Because, new kids, if you don't blend in, you can get beat up, seriously. So I may look like an Orange County, real housewife of Orange County today, but this, for instance, is a piece of my family. So I can be caught as often sipping from a glass like this, cheers, as drinking like this. Love that Corona. So here I am today in front of my grandmother's china back there and some fake diamonds, displaying that the social class I'm in is, who am I trying to fool? And that's my advice to you. Figure out who you are, who your class is, be aware of it, be sensitive to it, use it to get closer to people you want to bond with, but never use it to feel better than someone else. Social class sensitivity is so important. And now that we're on Facebook, I see it happening with language. What are you doing, Angel Girl? I see it happening with language. So while I could say, social class is intrinsically woven into the fabric of our culture in America, I can also say kinfolk like to hang with kinfolk, and some people are always going to try to one-up each other. Think about it.